been great to join the company. Key reasons behind that: first is a great brand, so a leading brand in the industry, which is excellent. The second, the company's got a great purpose, which is about providing IT solutions that frees up cash to put into direct care. So that's really important in the overall mission of the company. And the third thing is I've found since being inside the business is the people. Great passion, great commitment, and great focus. A solid performance for the business in difficult market conditions with the NHS backdrop on funding. So overall revenue up 1% to 79.2 million. And also recurring revenue up 4%, which is great for solid foundations for the business. In terms of profit, down marginally 1%, but when you push the patient investment to the side, 4% underlying profit growth. In terms of cash generation, 26 million, up 1%, and also net cash in hand up 10.9 million, and holding cash now at 10.5 million. In terms of earnings per share, the same, so balanced from the previous period. And the great news is dividend has increased 10% for the period. So at a divisional level, our performance, firstly in primary, community and acute, our new segment. So revenue was down 3%, but profit was up, adjusted profit was up 5% for the period. We moved forward in market share with primary, so 1% up to 56%. And we also moved forward with community up 2% to 18%. However, our acute business was under pressure. Revenue fell 14% in the period because discretionary spending has definitely been controlled this year, so that's been a challenge for us. In terms of community pharmacy, good results there, so up 5% in revenue and profit up 16% in the period, so a very strong performance from that business. Specialists in care increased market share by 8%. That was encouraging. However, we're still focused on profitability for this business, and there was a small loss there of 100,000 in the period. But the good news is the recovery plan is on track. In terms of our patient business, 42% revenue increase, with a small loss of 300,000 as we invest further in that business in the technology developments we announced previously. The restructuring program has been executed as previously outlined by Chris and Peter. So that's on track, and what we now have is our major businesses under common management. So we've got the segment which is primary, community and acute all under common management, and we've also optimized the back office there to make sure we're as efficient. One additional thing we have done is also brought community pharmacy into the same management structure because we believe we can leverage the group over time. So that's encouraging in how those organizations work together. As we look forward, I'm looking at the way I would like to manage the business and making sure that we're managing it in small chunks with people accountable to deliver certain elements of the plan. So as we look at H2, there will be some further refinement. And then by the end of the year, we'll really have finished that. We certainly don't expect any exceptional costs in 2018 relating to that. So the overall program will be completed by the end of the year. So the patient business is an exciting opportunity for us. And one of the most important things to say as the new chief exec is I really support the strategy behind that. Self-care in that market is very, very important, and patient is well positioned to take advantage of its brand as it stands today. So what's been happening over the last period is we've been building out the team. So Jason, our chief exec, now has a core management team in place, and we're really delighted with the quality and experience we've managed to attract to the business, so that's great. The first deliverable is an upgraded website, which happened last month, and that gives everyone better opportunity to search the content in an easier, freer way. Over the next period, we'll be upgrading other parts of the technology infrastructure. For example, improving patient access, so that's how you have appointments online. And secondly, having an e-commerce platform that will provide more opportunities for consumers or prospective patients to access various services available across the UK. So that's very, very exciting. It will take some time for the technology developments to be in place, and then we expect to see some new revenue and new opportunity down the line. So a very exciting business. We're delighted with progress and we're bang on track. Current trading is in line with board expectations. That's very important, as you've seen from our first half numbers, a solid performance. And the team is very focused on executing in the second half. With 4 months to run, always things to be done, so we're going to make sure those get done and focus on the goals that we have internally. So some tough conditions, discretionary spending out there is limited, so we have to navigate our way through that, and I'm confident the team can execute the plan. In terms of the midterm, I'm very ambitious for the company. I think it's a great brand, it's got a great position, and I'm excited about the potential. For example, the patient investment we've talked about, but also over time we're thinking about new innovations in the business and what else we can do to add value to the whole healthcare system in the UK. So exciting time ahead, focused on delivering the numbers for the year, but also thinking about the future and delivering great value for our shareholders over time.